Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
And perform some really dodgy manoeuvres. I have the indicators on. I have the dodgy indicator maneuver on. Hello. Wow. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm still kind of loitering up this end. Let me show you. I'm still loitering up here, this side of the country. The aim of the game was, by the way, to clear off Sweden, but of course, and Norway, and then of course I didn't. Even though I've got a sort of a new garage here in Stockholm, I kind of was meant to do these ones, and then I kind of drifted over here, and I'm you can't trust me for 1 second because I literally will choose to do lots of different places. I love the fact, by the way, there's a few places that have popped up since. So I've done France, I think, but I think he says I think, but I didn't need to do these ones because they're nuclear power plants. These ones here. So I've kind of done. I have done this one as well. I've done all of Spain and Portugal. I say that. Done all of that one. It's Spain, all right. Spain. I've done all of Spain, but there's a couple of new places that have turned up since. These are add-ons. So I've got the achievement for doing the primary places, and of course I've done all of this sort of the Romania and Turkey and things like that. I've done all of that. I've done quite a lot of the map actually. It always surprises me when I sort of zoom out how much I've actually done, and how the fact that I haven't actually finished Cambridge or Edinburgh in Scotland, it's just amazing. Realistically, I don't understand why I've not done those ones. But anyway, yeah, we've had a damn good run at this whole thing. Innsbruck. We should have one over here called Innsbruck. Is it not Innsbruck where I had it? Oh, no, it's Ossenbruck. Ossenbruck. I quite like that sort of Bruck. Yeah. Anyway, so we're having a bit of a time over this way in sort of the Latvias and the Finlands of the world. So yeah, we're having a little bit of fun over here now. So we've done this place. So I'm going to try and see if we can do some weird places down the ends of these roads. Look at this, just down the end of a road there. So what I was going to do is I was going to see if we can pick up another job that takes us around a few more of these places here. We'll see if we can find a job that kind of keeps us busy in this area and sort of clears a few more places off. What we got? One that literally will take us through 2. That's probably the easiest job in the world, that one. It expires in 1 hour. It's only a 2-hour trip. That's perfect. I like that. Is there anything that takes us a bit further? Oh, there's one that'll take us a bit further that'll clear off even more of the area. That might even just do the lot in a 1 hour. We might be able to sort of manage that one right the way through. That could work nicely, actually. What else we got? One there that goes into Estonia. One through Finland there. What's this one? That one goes the wrong way. We want that one. We want this one. We want plastic film rolls. I don't know what. I mean, I assume this is just like cling film. I think is that the brand name for it? Cling film. That's what it sounds like. Plastic film rolls. Let's go with this one anyway. So it's I don't know what time it is. I think it says I think it's the morning. I can't remember. It does say at the bottom there Sunday 14 whatever else it is. Yes, it is. It's Sunday 14:59. So we've got our lovely truck here, a beautiful new MAN TGX GN. It's the new model that's out actually. So we've got that. We've also got 10 million in the bank. Let's reverse out of here. Let's get reversing. Let's have a look in the mirror. Where's our reversing camera on there? I don't suppose it's got enough money for a reversing camera on there, I guess. Don't suppose it would be any use, realistically, if you're a truck driver. Probably never ever use a reversing camera that way. Anyway, 17 kilometres away to get this. So if we look down the bottom right-hand corner, we've got our GPS, and it basically tells us the speed we're travelling at, which is 23 kilometres an hour. Then we've got below that, we have our... I'm just going to try and straighten this thing up. Are you going to let me... What are you doing? Are you waiting, are you? Oh, no, he's not waiting. It's very busy. Are you going to let me out? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, for a minute. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Oh, we're having one of them, are we? Having an argument. We're having an argument about who's going to... Ah, thank you. Good man. Yeah, so then we've got the gear we're in, which is automatic 7 at this moment in time. A7.
Biege nach rechts ab.
Pull over. Automatic 7, A7, or A6 at this point in time. Then we've got supply pressure a little too low. I'm guessing that's because I haven't got anything connected at the moment. Anyway, then we've got the little picture of the truck, which is basically how much damage the truck has actually sustained, followed by an envelope, which is really only used at the beginning of the game. If you want to see how it really kind of works out, have a look at American Truck Simulator. The first sort of 10 episodes will give you that overview of the envelope, giving you a tutorial on what you need to do, followed by the time, which is 15:05, so 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then below that we've got a little red flag which tells us our destination. It is 16 kilometres, 18 minutes, and it's 3:24 in the afternoon that we're going to arrive. So we just need to get there, assuming this car will have a speed up. Just get rid of that for a second because I'm just going to enjoy the scenery and my truck going across it. Lovely, look at that, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Right, okay, so 80 kilometres an hour we can do. Now, we're just going to, you can see it down the GPS there, it's quite nice. So I do like the GPS on the main game though, it's kind of nice to see, so I'm going to go straight on. Still got Helga as my co-pilot. I like her strict and stern voice, she's a very stern lady. I think some people find it quite perturbing that she's there, but I like it, I like Helga. She's an angry lady. Alright, okay. It's always telling me off what I should or shouldn't be doing. Here's our turning here.
Biege nach links ab.
Yes, turn this way. Thanks, Helga. I always appreciate your wonderful help. Oh, train time. I think there's a train coming. Or does that mean okay? Well, I think white means okay to go. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping for a bit of train action there. I love a bit of train action. I'm a bit of a train sort of a favourite thing. That I've never tried train simulators though. I've got one. I paid for it, but they're really expensive, aren't they? If you want extra modules or extra bits and pieces, everything costs. I'm sure I totted one up and it was like $3,000 if you wanted everything that went with it. £3,000. Can you believe that? 3,000. I probably should have stopped actually. There's a train now. Look, train there. Yeah, it's like £3,000. It was a lot of money. It was a lot of cash for a train simulator. Look in the mirror, screeched past it, and came to a halt finally. We've got that there. Right, let's have a look and see what we can find in the market here. There's the one we want. That's the place we want to go to. Let's take that job.
Los.
And we can go there. Right, proceed to the green flag. Let's have a little look. Can we see the green flag? There's a man standing on the crates. Massive, those things, by the way, if you've ever dealt with them. I've seen them used as a buildings. It's quite a useful thing as a building. However, they do something horrible. They sweat. They're very sweaty. They sweat as a building thing. So if there's anything been in it, they kind of sweat a little bit. There's my crate. There, that's mine. Those are my crates. Right, let's swing us around. Let's swing us around and let's do the rundown. As I swing round. Okay, little back of the truck. We've got that horseshoe-shaped thing, which is our fifth wheel, and we have to touch that to the bottom of our pin. Now, because I've got advanced coupling on, always a nice recommendation. I don't know how I lived without it previously. You know, when you play it first off, you always kind of play it and you don't have the advanced coupling on. But this kind of adds to the realism. You have to hit the two things together. The pin has to hit the horseshoe-shaped thing, the fifth wheel, correctly. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Always a wonderful recommendation from my lovely friend. My lovely friend Mark Middleton, who always recommends it, and I think the first time round it was just to entertain himself, to see me crash, but I didn't crash. I was actually quite good in the first time I ever used it, but yeah, really good. So legs go up, and the air hoses go on, and our truck is ready to go. Let's get out of here. I've got the GPS down the bottom there. Can't see how far we've got to go though. I like to put it back on again. I'll put it back on again after I've got a few lovely photos of the old truck just for the old Twitter. The tweeter. When you tweet. Yeah. Not that anybody's using Twitter nowadays, are they? I don't know. I don't know what happened really there. I mean, Mr. Elon Musk's an odd character, isn't he? He really is. He's as strange as they come, realistically. Right. Okay. This way. Over here. Bus going that way. Plenty of traffic. Traffic density could be increased. Have a look at the options in the video below. There'll be in the description. There'll be some how to increase traffic density. Suggested to me by Bobster. Not seen Bobster for a while, I don't think, or have I? Bobster, are you there? Are you there? I think I've done this before. I thought we was on holiday one week, and it was like the 2 weeks beforehand he'd been on holiday. Yeah, it's sort of not seen him for a while. Hatman's been giving me some useful advice as usual, and which then I completely forget about by the time I get to do the episodes. It's not for the want of trying, you know. I think the thing about it's it's wonderful being able to enjoy a game with other people, but I always forget that I've got to go to the work thing as well in between it all. And I kind of forget that fitting things in is sometimes quite difficult. I mean, I almost have a schedule of work, and then I've got a schedule of YouTube, which I kind of like doing. Obviously, I mean, I wouldn't do it if I didn't like doing it. I had a comment on one of my videos the other day, which I kind of funny really, and it basically just said, well, that was useless. And I thought, well, what did you expect from it? It was just me chatting away, just for whatever else. That was useless. Those don't normally get through, by the way. The more sort of, because I have the filters turned on. There's like a profanity filter and a few other things. So I normally have these things turned on. So don't really. And I've just realised I made a mistake here, by the way, peoples. Oh, that looks like I should drive down it, doesn't it? Look at that. It feels like I should drive down it, but I'm not going to. I need to pull up though properly. I'm just going to stay there temporarily. Let's press M for the map. I want to make sure that we go through these towns. So let's make sure that we actually hit these towns. So I'm going to go there. There. Ooh, that wasn't very good. Why is that one going that way? There. And then our delivery point. That makes sure we do them all. So it's going to be 432 minutes. No, 4 hours and 32 minutes. 270 kilometers total trip. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Let's do that. So let's go for it. Let's accelerate away. It's beautiful, beautiful countryside. This beautiful countryside. Is that a police car overtaking me? I'm going to let it overtake me. Look, there's a car coming up. Whee! There we go. Overtake me, overtake me. Love the houses. Oh, there's a boat. Boat down the bottom there. That's cool. Love the houses in this game. I still haven't sorted out a blooming steering. Every time. Mention it every single time. Never deal with it. One of these days, I'll have the time to remember to deal with these things. I might make a list one day. I'll make a list. Should I make a list? I'll show you the list if I make a list. I doubt I'll remember to make a list. So I'll need to make a list to make a list. Otherwise I won't make a list. It's just not going to happen. No lists for it. Right, and down we go. Onto the I don't know what they call these. I don't know what the name for a Finnish sort of motorway is. I think it's D1 there, but I don't think a D1 is its real designation. It's not a highway, maybe. It's not an autobahn. It's a something. It's a road in the middle of nowhere. It's a road to nowhere. I'm driving through the road to nowhere. There's my truck. Wonderful. It's a lovely motor. I'm actually quite liking this truck. I think though, like one of my videos where I'd got an early... My first truck I bought, by the way, that I actually bought in the game, not the ones I would use by other people doing, was an Iveco. And it was an Iveco... Was it Highway? Ooh, hello. Can I creep past? I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to get past this one, you know. This one looks bad. There's maybe the photo for the video. I don't know. Do you think I can creep past? If you don't try, you don't know. I am gonna try it very slowly. This could be a mistake, but we will give it a go. This looks tight. Oh, done it. Done it. Looks tight. It's doable. And there's the other one. Oh, car that's been burnt out. That's not good, is it? And we'll creep past this. The two firefighters and the police. Nobody stopped me at any point while I did this. I'm the cheekiest trucker in the world. And we've made it past. Quite surprisingly, I managed to make it past there. Assuming there's no helicopter on the road ahead, which it wouldn't put past me. I can't believe I put a hula girl on the front of it. Is it hula girl? Do you call them hula girls? Or is it Hawaiian dancer type thing? It's very. I like those kind of things. It's just insane. It's like in Scotland they have these. The Scottish are not adverse to the sort of going with those cultural things that they sometimes associate with. So it's bagpipes and tartan and haggis and sort of an iron brew, the drink, which is surprisingly delicious, by the way, and of course there's the you need to combine all those things, so tart and haggis and sort of bagpipes in a tiny little plasticated doll that goes in a plasticated tube. And that's your gift from Scotland. That's what they have. And it's awesome. But yeah, that's kind of that, isn't it? It's kind of. I wonder if you go to Hawaii, whether you get little hula girls. I bet you do. I bet they go with that kind of thing. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's like back in the sort of the heady days of the 80s and 90s, I used to go to people's houses and where the mum and dad would go on holiday for holiday abroad to those strange places, those countries out of the UK, and they used to bring back things, and they'd have things on the table like the cigarette ashtray would be like from somewhere in Spain or something like that. It was quite funny, really. Quite funny. Nowadays people wouldn't do such a thing, I don't think. Well, maybe they would. I don't know, maybe. Now we just take about 1 billion photographs, don't we? That's the kind of nature of it nowadays. There's 1 billion photographs. All on our lovely digital phones. That's what everybody does. Let's go this way, just to make sure we get it. I'm coming across. Look! I'm actually swinging my own head here. I want one of them. Are they called toe buys or something similar? Toe buys, where it follows your eyes when you're looking. So when I'm looking to the left and right, it kind of tilts the whole thing to the left and right. I think it's called that. Is it? I don't know. Somebody in the comments will know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? We're going through this city, and I'm going to make sure it's mine. Score this one off. We'll actually pass another question mark as well. It's always good to pass the question marks. Keep forgetting to, but yeah, Baltic Tourist. That's what I am, a Baltic Tourist. Oh, just speeding heavily there. Bad boy. Bad boy. There's a place to buy there. I can imagine there's not a lot of transporty type things there. Right, we're going to go past this one here. Let's see whether or not... What's this? What's this? That's flashing white. That's obviously go. So we're coming up on a... But you have to go past it to get it. Look, it's going to be one of them. So I'm going to have to go round, sort of drive in, and then reverse round. This is going to be dreadful sort of behaviour now. Wait for this. Wait for it, people. Let's put the hazard lights on, because I'm about to become a menace to society. Here we go. I am becoming a menace to society right now. You can stay there. Ha! Got ya. I'm about to become an absolute menace. I'm gonna mount the curb in a sec, and the side of the road here. And
Neue Route finden.
who needs to signpost anywhere?
Wenn möglich, machen Sie eine Kehrtwende.
Oh, it's got me. It's got me in a vice-like grip. I cannot drive any further forward. It's got me vice-like grip. Look at that. If it's not the one that I'm doing whatever else, it's definitely this one where I'm crashing into a sign. That's going to be the video this week. Right. Okay. Let's reverse this beast. Yep. It's definitely the sign that got me there. Okay. Yep. Hello.
Biege nach rechts ab.
Oh God. I don't even want to look over I don't even want to look over to my left. You can see this is being bad. Oh God. We didn't need that anyway. That sign's just there for decoration, wasn't it? It was clearly there for decoration. It's gonna hit it again. Smashed it again. Look,
Biege
completely
nach
wiped
rechts
it
ab.
out. You can't trust me with anything. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Yeah. The plan was flawless till the point where I had to come out of there. I thought I could genuinely get round there. And I know I was going to take out the sign. It was bound to happen. But I thought for a minute there I could get away with that one. But it seems that I was not as smart as I thought I was. Right. Okay. Through this town. 3 hours and 8 minutes to go. Town on the old GPS there, the bottom right. We're going to get in at 8:55 p.m. It's quite nice. Nice little day journey. We've got the dumpsters over there. We have a traffic light here ahead. I've got a cup of coffee. I haven't even touched it yet. Let's get into the coffee. Coffee time. Oh, coffee is good. Coffee is good. I love coffee. I love coffee. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. So many memorable parts of this episode that I'm going to forget them all instantaneously. Does everybody else crash as much as I do, or is it just me? Am I that bad? I think I sometimes put this down to the fact that I've had, it's been a busy day. I think that's what it is. It's been a busy day. Do I have to give way to the people turning? Clearly not. Just a bit faster than me there. Yeah, if I have a busy day, I seem to be a bit more exhausted. How's everybody been? Everybody happy? Everybody had a lovely week? Have you all been busy? I've got no particularly good road stories this moment in time. The only one I can think of is that where I've been kind of coming from work at the moment. Very narrow road, and for some reason people have been parking down it at the moment. So you get to this road, and it's just up the countryside, and you go down this road, and if you come into traffic coming towards you on the wrong side of the road, usually you have to reverse an extremely long way to get round it. It's really annoying. But other than that, that's the only real sort of I guess road sort of story I've got at the moment. Nothing horrendous. 50 miles per hour.
Kein Problem. Ich finde eine neue Route.
I do like the two tones on this. I don't know about anybody else. Have anybody else bought one of these yet? Have anybody else got one of these for their fleet? Try it out, the TGX GN, just to give it a blast. I kind of like the. I'm gonna go for it. I kind of like the two-tone on it. I don't know. It just makes it's an old one, realistically. That one, the old two-tone sort of thing. I think anyway, an old style. You used to do two-tone a lot of things once upon a time. The only thing I can think of was a sort of semi sort of. Is it two-tone? Is that a Renault, isn't it? Is it a cactus or something like that? I want to call it a cactus. I don't think it is a cactus. So they have there is a most definitely a two-tone thing going on with that. I'm measuring the gap with my mirror on the side there. We love trucks. That's what it is. We love trucks. Beautiful day. Just waiting for a bit of break in the old traffic. It's queuing up way behind me now. Arty logs. Right. Okay. Come on! Oh, finally. I'm going the way of the traffic, so it should be easier for me to get out of here. Let's leave that road sign intact. I owe that road sign at least that respect. 212 kilometres to go, 3 hours and 39 minutes. It can't be that long. Has it got longer? Has it gone on? This is a high value, high target, whatever else it is. Somebody needs some cellophane. Is that what the Americanized version of it is? Cellophane?
Und dann Ausfahrt rechts.
Cling wrap or something like that? Wrap? Cling film? Don't know.
Die Ausfahrt rechts.
So, you know, it's the kind of stuff you wrap your food in sometimes. Or if you go to one of them special spas, it's where they
Biege
wrap
nach
you in.
rechts ab.
Or is that another kind of spa? I don't know. One of those ones. I don't know where I've been, but oh dear. Can't take me anywhere. Nowhere at all. Not a single place. No, it's just not a place at all in the world. Let's get off this road and head down the back way here. Let's take the back roads. This is our next location coming up. Oh god, that was tight. Sun coming down. Things are dappling now. I love a bit of dappling.
Biege nach links.
You gotta love a bit of dappling, don't you? They're all gonna let me go. Thank you. That's lovely. Oh, look at that forest. That's cool. A cool looking forest that is. That's really nice. Look at that. It's really nice. I love it when they capture the sort of, you know, the crispness of a forest floor, you know, with all the bits of leaves and things like that on the bottom of it. And I still, to this day, nothing about the, you know, it never fails to amaze me, the quality of things. I think I'm spoiled because I got to grow up during the time when we had sort of 8-bit computers and graphics weren't quite so high and square blocks represented your trucks once upon a time. I mean, there's a game called Juggernaut. I used to love Juggernaut. Where you drove a truck and it was a top-down thing. It was really impressive for its time. I certainly thought so. You had to pick up loads and you had to go round the maps and deliver and whatever else. And to be fair, there was a top-down version, but it was pretty blooming good for what it was back in the day. But I got to grow up through all of that. And I got to see graphics get better and better and stronger until to the present day. And I think I mean, apart from resolution nowadays and some clever tricks when it comes to sort of ray tracing and lighting, I'll be honest, it's we're getting to a point where I think the only thing really now, and probably it's sad for a lot of people because there's going to be the usual job losses, unfortunately, go with it. Is the next thing I think we're looking at is artificial intelligence in your graphics. Which will be interesting to see how that works, because that could make gaming a whole lot different than it is at the moment. Definitely a helicopter in front. I love a helicopter. Love a bit of chopper. That's a lovely big chopper on the back of that. But yeah, the future is extremely good for games at the moment, and extremely good for lots of things. But I mean, graphically, I mean, this game came out originally in 2012. I mean, this is 2013, yes, 1 year later. No, it's 2023. And we're still, I mean, I know they're improving the graphics as they go and they're making adjustments, but it's still blooming brilliant for what it is. You don't need to make another game. I mean, these guys probably never have to upgrade, apart from obviously a few, bits and pieces. They don't never have to really do anything with this game. I don't think they do. I don't think they have to. I think that's the general gist of it. They just don't have to. which is nice. Which is nice for anybody. It's like a duplication here as I'm coming out again. It's like the same way to come in as I went out. Very weird.
Neu berechnen. Okay,
I think it
lass
is
uns
the same
eine
way.
neue Route finden.
Am I going in circles here? I feel like I'm going in circles. No, I'm going a different direction now. No, I'm not. I'm going that way. Hang on. Am I going in circles? I think I'm going in circles. I think the computer's taking me in circles. Stop that. I think it's just taking me in a complete circle, you know. I've just done the same bit twice. Wow. Okay.
Wir fahren los.
I think it's because I put the yeah, I know.
Biege nach links ab.
So confused there. I was like it was like a time warp. I'm like, I've been here before. I was so weird. Because I think it's because I managed to get the marker inside of sort of a step of a road, side road, and it basically didn't cancel it off. We'll have to check that when we come to this next one to make sure it does cancel it off. In fact, as we drive in, we'll bring up the map and we'll make sure that that we cancel this. That was scary. It was in a continual loop. I was like Bruce Willis and in Looper. Some kind of terrible paradox. Yeah, some really horrible paradox. I don't want to be on a horrible paradox. Let's get out of here before it happens again. I just went round there twice for the fun of it. You just got to watch the same bit. You must have been feeling the same as me. You must have been like, hasn't he been here before? Or did you spot it straight away and realise that marker hadn't gone and that I'd repeated myself? Gone in a circle, around on myself. I thought I'd actually gone a different direction, but clearly not. Or maybe I have, I don't know. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem right. So, because they usually knock those markers off as they go. Driver's doing alright actually down at the bottom there. That's another 5,000 euros. Up to 10 million there down in my GPS. 10 million euros. It's a hard job, but somebody has to do it. There's a sort of dam or set of locks, possibly. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's get some speed up here. Come on. We'll blast through the countryside. My bed is slowly going blue now. When it finally goes red, I cry a lot because we're usually crashing into something. As usual, though, you know, I say sort of quite frequently that this will be a quick one, and then it turns out not to be a quick one. That's the nature of the beast with these things. Almost always not as quick as I think they're going to be. I'm going to do 84 because I really desperately want to catch up a bit of the time that we made a mistake there. Because I was just going to circle forever there. No wonder it said 3 hours. I was confused why it said more time, actually. I got confused. Remember I got confused? I looked at it. It's 3 hours 45. It's because it's going in circles. I think it's only me who can possibly do that. Such a thing. Such a dreadful thing as going in circles around on myself. So here we go. We're going on to this next place. And this one should loop us down again into another place shortly. When I go past the marker, I'm gonna delete that marker. I'm running out of time though for my customer. My customer's not gonna be happy with me. No, I'm on the wrong line. Wrong one. Next one. I'm trying to be helpful there and I've managed to upset myself. Right, it's definitely this one. Oh, he swerved past me. Incoming! Oh, that was close. That could have been nasty. There we have. Discovered it anyway. Right. Quick pull up. We'll pretend we're doing it properly. We've pulled up properly. And there we go. And we just got 102 kilometers to go. Let's pull away. My son has just turned up the television in the front room to the highest volume it can constantly go, because why not? I don't know why he's doing that. Apparently it's a new game. My missus has sort of noticed that today because they've been off on their half term, and he's discovered that he can turn the television up to colossal levels. It must be wonderful for our neighbours to enjoy the sounds of vacuum cleaners at 3,000 decibels. I can hear it right through the wall at this point in time because he's turned it up to 3,000 decibels. Because that's what you do. Very loud indeed, vacuum cleaning. Normally doesn't like noise that loud, but now we've got vacuum cleaning at 3,000 decibels. When you're doing when I'm doing Wi-Fi surveys, I use a meter that reads the decibel rating of Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi's in the minus numbers. Isn't that interesting? It's a minus number of sort of to do with its radio signals. I can hear vacuum cleaners going mental. Very unnerving. I'm going to drink coffee while this is waiting for this to go. Typically, I have to wait for the traffic's going, and I'm not accelerating. It's a lovely looking machine. I like the stock colours. I'm a bit of a strange person. I think I'm slightly odd. I like stock colours on things. Do like me orange, but I quite like stock colours. It's quite nice. Look, there's a man on a horse. It's a horse. There he is. It's the horse. Oh. I'm going to look at my mirror here. See where I am. Plonk. Right on top of it, so I can see it opposite. Hello? Hello? I'm sticking my head out the window. Hello? Look at him, so focused. It's like a Formula 1 driver. He's gonna. At the moment the lights change, he's gonna go. Look at him go! He's just smashing it through the distance. Amazing. Right. 98 kilometers, 97 kilometers to go. We're going to this Tampere? Whoa. Hello. There we go. Maybe we can do some more racing in a second with this person here. They look excited. There's another bus driver looking excited. They're all looking for. Don't look at the strange man. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Don't look at the man in his truck. Hello. Can I be your friend? How to make friends and alienate people. Look at this. You can see my speedo on the thing here. Look at this. 25 kilometers an hour, 30 kilometers an hour as I go through. Smash that speed. Awesome. Nice out industrial bit outside of town there. Lovely bit of industrialism. Amazing. I love this. I love this. I love a little bit of driving. Come on, I'd like to get through this one while it's on green. That's fantastic. And then people are going to have to pull in. Yeah. A Jeep in front of us, but it's probably not called a Jeep. Hez. It's Hez's. That's it. Hez's Jeep. Right. 1 hour and 22 minutes, 87 kilometers. We are making really good headway here. That's two scored off today. 2 different towns scored off in a wanna. You can't beat that. Pretty simple to do, but good. It gives you a little bit of focus. I'm not a big I remember when achievements were sort of born and they became a thing. I kind of liked it. There was a good idea. I quite like the idea of achievements, and they kind of gave people focus for games. They made people do things they might not normally do. You know, like watch the credits, for instance, on certain things. I do like that that kind of the fact that achievements became a sort of interesting part of the whole thing. That driver just going to do 24,000. That's some good going there. Anyway, but I kind of like the way they kind of gave you distance and sort of a thing to sort of go a different direction. However, I do remember the day that they no longer became important to me. So I was I used to be quite a big Xbox 360 sort of gamer when they came out, because they're quite good, because you could chuck in a game, and if you had mates who had the same thing, you could all just play the same game, and you're all on the same level, on the same servers and all this kind of stuff. And of course they had the party chat that would sort of basically made everybody sit in silence after a while, but they had the party chat that sort of turned up finally. But I really enjoyed being an Xbox 360 gamer. Never got into the PlayStation 3, unfortunately, but I really enjoyed that, and I was quite big on achievements. So I used to loot games from my friends so I could get achievements. For instance, King Kong was one which was great, because you get 100 points for every level we finished, and it was extraordinarily easy. And if you wanted that, you could either. And the other thing was, if you had to play them all, or you could skip to them with a cheat code, and you could basically get 100 points all the way along. But if you played them all, then you got the final 100 points, and you got 1,000 points. I can't remember if I got the 1,000 points or whether I just skipped the levels. I think I just skipped the levels. So I was a bit of an achievement hunter. I was kind of looking for those achievements to kind of get the go through those games. A bit like I'm a little bit achievement hunting with this game, but not massively. Because if I really was, then I'd concentrate on it. I don't really. But I remember the day I got to 87,000 gamer score. That's where I got to with my gamer score. I played a lot of Xbox and I played a lot of games. I got to 87,000 gamer score wise, and that was it for me. That day that I was at that point, I was like, that's enough. No more. Don't need any more. No more achievements needed for me. I've got all I need. Don't need any more. That's a turning up there, up that motorway thing there. All right, okay. Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it? It's something weird about that was the end. I didn't need any more after that. There was just no need to collect. This is beautiful, by the way. The sun setting here is absolutely stunning. But yeah, that was it. Didn't need any more. Just didn't want any more. And I wasn't bothered. After then, if I generated them, I generated. It's a bit like my Steam account. I don't really care whether I actually create them or not, or whether actually they sort of happen. I just don't. Doesn't matter. So that's that's just one of those things, isn't it? Isn't that weird? That I don't know if anybody else has ever done that. Got to the point where the achievements are just switched off, and they're like, yeah, don't need it. Not bothered. I mean, I was talking to a younger chap today, and he was saying that he'd got some really big achievements on some really tough games on Steam, and I was like, oh, well done, congratulations. I can see that there was a lot of effort gone into it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't care anymore. I don't collect achievements. I'm not like that anymore, not at all. I'm hoping somewhere we can park around here for a little rest after this. And then I can go through and well, after I've done that, I'm going to go through and turn off turn the vacuum cleaners down to a less than a supersonic 5,000 decibels. That's just totally ridiculous. Right, okay, round this corner. I'm hoping this is a simple park job actually. Not that it matters. I do like a good parking challenge. Whoa, that would have been a parking challenge and a half if it hit that. Who puts a sign in the middle of the road? Only a psychopath would put a sign in the middle of the road like that. Here we go. Onto it. Looking in the mirror. There we go. Button. Reverse there. Let's have a look at the scenario. Oh, loads of space. That's obscenely easy as a parking thing. And you know what? That was taught to me by you guys. You, the people who watch this channel taught me to use the space where available to basically make the best of a scenario and sort of get yourself as much space as possible. And as you can see, I'm quite well lined up already, so we can just chuck this in here without too much hassle. It'll be a difficult one this way though, because I do not normally see what I'm doing over the corner. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. And swing. And we'll go forward a little bit, just to make this easier for ourselves. Oh, it's easier for me. Here we go. Perfect. Look at that. That's lovely. Look at that one. That's excellent. It's one of my better parking jobs, that one. But again, used all the space as I've been taught to. And legs are going down. Air hoses will come off, and we're late. Oh dear, how late was I? I was a lot late. I was 2,000 points late. Right, okay, I know. An hour late. That's fine. Let's have a look at the world map and see if we can find a place to stay for the night. There is a petrol pump over here. That'll do. That'll do. Let's go over here. There's also a bed over here, so let's go there. That's an hour away. That's a good journey. Let's go for it. Let's get out. I wouldn't have been an hour late, by the way, if I hadn't have stopped to do that stupid circle that I did. That circuit. And by the way, I never did check whether or not that waypoint went, because it went. That's why the other waypoint was fine, because it just disappeared. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get this beast floored. I think it's a 380, this one. 380 brake horse. So 50 miles per hour speed limit. Yeah, I know. Bed is almost completely blue, by the way. It's almost red. We're getting close to that, to the danger zone. It's a highway to the danger zone, if you don't know. Don't care. Come out. Just took that corner. Wickedly spun out there. Did a few dodgy manoeuvres. Speeding again. Oh, 80 kilometers an hour though. Now it's getting dark. It's getting scary. They got trolls, do they not, in Finland? It's Finland trolls, or is that Norway? Bet they got trolls in Finland as well. I can imagine Finland's got a few of them. They got some Nordic things, always tend to be, I think, trolly. Mind you, the Brits have trolls as well. We had trolls under bridges, didn't we? Which ate goats. Remember that? Billy Goat Gruff, wasn't it? All by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Oh, God. I am really pushing it here. 46 minutes away. .80 kilometers an hour speed limit. Let's do it. Let's speed past this. Yeah, I'm going for it. 90. 94. I'm well past. Come on, slow down. There we go, slowing down now. 83, 82 kilometers an hour. Just being naughty there. But do you see the maneuverability, the speed of this monster? It's beautiful. Speeding through the countryside, destroying all those people on the way. Oh, sounds like the volume of the vacuum cleaners has been reduced to about 1,000 decibels, so we're all good. Nobody will notice at 1,000 decibels. I just swerved across the other side of the road. I saw a truck with food on it. You know how excited I get when I see a truck with food on it. Nothing like a food truck. Here we go. And what's up in there? Sunglasses. Sunglasses. I need some new aviators. Do I get any aviators for here? I don't think I did. I usually have a pair of aviators. Quite like that. I love the way that sunglasses of yesteryear are now fashionable again. You know, big glasses, big sort of sunglasses are now fashionable again. Well, there was a whole point where there were slim glasses. Look, the rain's coming.
Am Kreisverkehr zweite Ausfahrt nehmen.
Yeah, we can make it.
Nimm diese Ausfahrt.
Go by jet. Yay, I'd love to.
Biege nach rechts ab.
Oh, this looks like a... Right, where's the parking spot? It's going to be interesting. Is it over there? I think it's over here.
Wir sind fertig.
Coal. Oh, look, a plane. Huh. That's cool. Wait until we sleep and we can have a look at that. Yes, I know. I need to reverse. Let's, yeah, reverse properly now. That'll do. We're in. Straighten that up. That's fine. Right, turn the engine off. Let's rest for the night and we can see the plane in the morning. That'll be cool. Oh, yeah. It's still raining, though. Hey, it's cool. Little single propeller plane for a couple of people. That's very, very cool. It's very, very cool indeed. Right, I love it. Brilliant. Anyway, yeah, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And next week, I'll try and do something just as random as usual. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.